Welcome to Boyfriend and Girlfriend series episode 2. Episode 2 today I'll be discussing or sharing a tips that you are to look out for. Yes, tips that you are to look out for as a guy, as a lady, the things you have to look out for. So I will start with the lady. So as a lady that has several young men coming around you, giving you sweet lines and all manners of gifts. So, what are those things you have to look out for in that young man before you finally give in? Number one, you have to look out for as a lady is integrity. What is the integrity level of that young man? Number two, what kind of work is that young man involved in? Number three, what is the mental strength of that young man? What is the financial strength of that young man? Then what is the spiritual ability of that young man? I think I will just mention this for then I will touch them briefly. So the first one is integrity. Many a times people say, what is integrity? Integrity pays so much. So you have to check what, because if the integrity is not there, if you finally end up with this young man, he can easily cheat on you without him feeling guilty of it. He will just cheat on you and he will feel that it is right. So you have to, although it's not easy to actually get 100% of integrity from young men or most young men, so but you just have to check if it's there, because if it's there, if he wants to cheat on you, he would, his conscience will prick him. So you have to check these things. Then you have to check the meta. Yes, the meta was stability. When I use the word meta stability here, if you observe that the young man, how he interact with his friend, how he relates with his siblings, if he has, how he relates with people around him, takes a long way to show his meta ability. When we use the word meta ability, it does not necessarily mean know how to write or read or whatever. Meta coordination matters a lot because it's the central point of life. You might not necessarily have to go to, you might not necessarily have to be a school graduate or a degree holder, but the thing is, how does he coordinate his day-to-day activity? How does he react to events and situations? Yes, I think I'll stop that there. Then the financial ability. Yes, when I use the word financial ability, I didn't mean you as the lady now you start now billing him for the responsibility of to have taken care of by yourself, because that's the issue we are having today. And most young men who are not disciplined enough, they are doing otherwise just to satisfy the need of the lady. Am I too fast? So as a young lady, you need to check. When I use that word check, because at this stage that I'm talking about here, it's not for children. It's not for you, a boy in secondary school talking about a girl, or a girl in secondary school talking about a man. No, that stage of your life, the stage you up towards, focus on your academy, read your books, and will pay more attention to your goals. So on this contest, I know so many people are not gonna like this video, but I want to bring out values, because what I'm seeing in this present day and community within us is something different. It's something very appalling. Yes, it's something that's not too nice. So that's why I'm making this series, and this series is going to be long because there are several issues to talk about. There are several issues to talk about. Okay, I was talking on the financial capability. Yes, the financial capability simply means at least that young man must have come up to a stage of having something legit doing. Yes, I emphasize on something legit doing, not on get money quick syndrome. Those are the trend in our society today. The get money syndrome is destroying so many youth, destroying so many young men. You have seen a boy of 18 years, you have seen a boy of 16 years, you have seen a boy of 15, 14. This little age, they are what, clamoring to own investment worth billions, worth millions. For what? He hasn't gotten his education. Yes, I'm not, he hasn't even gotten a craft that he could hold on to. He just want to have the money. So you have to check all this. Most times lady like easy life, but as a smart lady or a lady with dignity, you have to check these things. So what have I mentioned or need to talk about again as a lady you need to look out for? Yes, the spiritual aspect of it. Yes, everyone has the choice to make his or her own what dimension of spirituality or part of spirituality. But as for me making this video, or will I say I'm not recommending. You have to check if you are a born again child of God. When I mean you are a Christian, you attend a Bible believing church, so you should likewise look out for the young man who likewise attend a Bible believing church. So if you are a Muslim and you believe so much in your faith, you likewise look out for a young man who is a Muslim that believes in your faith, to avoid these contradictions we are having up and down today. Missing, yes, why am I saying the contradiction in religion? Because a lot of many a times when the opposite happen, you see that most children from those homes, they end up not actually knowing the path of faith they should follow. Because if you should check very well, the child pick up the faith that the children, that his parents believed in. Yes, over a time, the child grew up or grows up with that faith system, except that child was a unique child right from the one. But in most cases, the child picks up the religion of his parents. So check as a lady. Okay, yes, you have to check those factors. You need to check all of this that I just mentioned as a lady before giving your consent. Then let me come to the guy now. So as the guy, what do you look out for in a lady? This is this is the this is I think this is it's gonna take one. Yes, as a guy, what do you look out for? Men, or yes, men or boys, whatever, they are logical beings. So what you need to look at for, it varies. It varies. So what you need to check, number one, check the lady organization skills. Yes, how does this girl that you are professing that you like or you want to settle with, what is her organization skill? When I use the word organization skill, how does she organize herself? Because if as a lady she doesn't know how to organize herself, she will, if you end up with her, she will not be able to organize the home. So you check this. Then you check the character. The character is two ways. I didn't mention it in ladies' side just now. When I use the character, simply means how does this lady coordinate herself? Many a time the word character has become, will I say, overused or misused, whatever. So check the character. So how does she coordinate herself? How does she handle issues? How does she relate? Either with the present environment, her workplace, or the school environment, or even your one-on-one interaction. Yes, you can easily detect the character of a person when you are talking to that person. Yes, so does she um, shows respect? Does she show that she's respectful in those? Are you getting it now? So what are the other things you look out for as a guy? Just as I mentioned, so I'm just like bringing it up again, like expatiating a little bit. So you check the spirituality of the lady as well, just as I mentioned. You check it out. So because it takes two to tangle, yes, to twine. It takes two to twine. So if the faith is not measuring your own faith, when I use the phrase, as you are not of the same faith, no, I didn't mean the kind of deceit or the kind of deception. No, I mean through you. Socrates said, "Man, know thyself." So the true you will know you definitely know yourself. So you check it. You have to check it. So by the time you check that, yes, she is, many times you say, yes, the men chase the responsibility of the whole front. Yes, the men actually chase the responsibility of the whole front. But you likewise need to check if the lady in question is industrious. Yes, is she industrious, or she just after material things alone? If she's after material things alone, my brother, run. I know. I'm not selling this video to cause commotion. But if it's only after material thing alone, just to, yeah, wear Brazilian hair is good, she wears it if you can afford it for her, or she can afford it herself. But if that all she just care about, run. If she Then you check, is this someone that could actually contribute meaningful things to your life? When I use the word meaningful things, many times we young men will get this wrong alone. It's not about the arsenal and the back out. Yes, let me you if you want to know, it's always all about that. Yes, it's part of it, but it's not always all about that. You need to run after. You need to check out what qualities that actually what make a home, because a time will come when you'll be tired of the arsenal and the backer. Yes, you'll be tired of it. Yes, definitely. So what are those other things that is going to keep the relationship healthy? So those are the things you need to check out for. Is this person that you are professing that you like, or you want to go out with, does this person have this quality that takes the relationship towards, yeah, you need to check it, because the mind will not always be sweet all the time. So you need to check out those values that you're going to hold on to. So make I recap all I just talked just now for pidgin, make all of us there along Nigeria English. Those Nigeria English dey sweet well well. So wetin I dey talk since for this episode of boyfriend and girlfriend series, when I dey do, when I just get inspiration to start, na be say, as a girl, when they wan go out for boyfriend and girlfriend matter, check well well whether the boy, when they ask you out, whether all those things when I mention just now, whether e get am. Not just carry blindly say you jump bada into matter, because many a time many of those relationships dey end up for marriage, and wetin you no check well now, you go meet am for marriage, and many a times you no go like am. Then as for the boy, you when they say yes, this girl you no fit do without am, she's everything to you, still make sure say you check well well whether the things wey you dey see now, whether na wetin you wan end up see forever, because many a times many of these relationship dem dey end up for marriage. Okay, make una check am well. This video wan not too long. Alright, see you in episode 3 by tomorrow. Peace.